Do you want to know what will happen in the semi-finals of Super Rugby? Check out my video. Hi guys, welcome back to Skinnybru Rugby. So as you can see, I am still on holiday. I'm still at a different place, and yeah, the video will have a little bit of less difficult effects. I can't have a lot of stuff popping up and so on. My computer I have here isn't one of the best. So for this weekend, the semi-finals is the Crusaders versus the Hurricanes, and the Jaguares up against the Brumbies. And next week we have the final. But don't worry, it's not the end of the channel. There is still the Rugby Championship left and the World Cup. So if you're interested in those two competitions, please hit that sub button. We'll still have a lot of content on this channel. So no more hesitation, here is what I think will happen this weekend. So first up, the Brumbies travel over to Buenos Aires to face off with the Jaguares. I'll have to stay up this weekend till 1 AM on Saturday morning if I want to see this game, but I am going to try my best and watch this one. If you thought this was the easier pick of the weekend, think again. If you just have a look at the season so far for the two teams, the Jaguares 12 out of 17 this season and the Brumbies 11 out of 17. To make matters even worse, the Jaguares are on a 6-game winning streak, and whereas the Brumbies are on a 7-game winning streak. The only thing on the track record that favors the Jaguares is they have a 7 out of 9 home victory record, where the Brumbies, they have a 3 out of 8 away record. These two teams have met earlier this season, also in Argentina, where the Jaguares won by 5 points, and the score was 20-15. The Brumbies, they might struggle a little bit again, traveling over to Argentina. I think it is a bit of a hostile situation for any visiting team. The home supporters are very strong behind their own team. The Brumbies, they will have Falau Fainga, Alan Alatoa, Rory Arnold. Samu won't be playing, he's been injured, but he was good prior to this game. Powell, he's been good. Kuridrani and Spate, they haven't been the best all season long, but in some games they have really stood out. Whereas the Jaguares, they've had a lot of standout players all season long. Either one of their two hookers, Creevy or Montoya, they are very good. Petty, Kremer, Matera, Kubeli, Bonilla, he's been in excellent form, Bonilla. He was excellent last week. He just bossed the whole game around against the Chiefs. Then in the centers, De La Fuente and Orlando, and all those outside backs, they just have so much talent over there. Boffelli, Cancelliere and Moroni, all of them have been playing so well. So they have a lot of squad depth. The two teams, they are a lot different actually. They are contrasting sides. The Brumbies, they have a very strong forward pack and they score tries by doing mauls. Whereas the Jaguares, they have an excellent backline who can run from anywhere on the field and punish the other team. If the Jaguares stay disciplined in this game and they keep the Brumbies in their own half, so the forwards doesn't have a massive effect on the attacking structures, I think the Jaguares could win it. But remember my points I made, how they should win it. I think they could win by 4 if they do that. Next up, it's the massive New Zealand derby over in Christchurch. It's the Crusaders versus the Hurricanes. It would probably be safe to say the Crusaders are favoured to win this one, since they've never lost a playoff game at home, and they've also never lost a game at home of any sort of type of game under the leadership of Robertson. But if you look at the recent history of the two teams, or the recent form of the two teams, the Crusaders have won only 4 out of their last 7 games, where the Hurricanes, they've won 6 out of their last 7 games. History is in the Crusaders' favour though. They've won both games in 2019 so far. The one game by 16 and the other one by 24 points. So they've also won by big margins. Last time the Hurricanes beat the Crusaders over in Christchurch is back in 2016. These two teams will just give it their alls, and these two teams are just going to give it their all, and I'm looking forward to these battles. Coles versus Taylor, Savea versus Reed, Paranara probably versus Hall, he's been good this season. Bowden Barrett up against Mahunga, that's going to be an excellent matchup. Laumape and Crotty, that's just as good. It's Lamb versus Reese and Geordie Barrett versus Havili. It's going to be a great matchup between all of those guys. And there's even more players that I didn't mention now that has also been standing out the whole season for both teams. Both teams are basically a faultless side. I can't really point out massive issues for the two teams that you can capitalize on. And both teams has the ability to score a lot of tries. So I think those tries will cancel each other out. So it's ultimately going to go down to who can get the best drop goals or penalty goals over the posts in this game. So for me, just going on that point, I think Mahunga is a little bit better with that. So I think if he has an excellent game, they could win this game by 5. Let me know your predictions for the weekend. I hope you guys enjoy the semi-finals. Hit that like button if you like this video, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more. Cheers.